think that the challenge, the biggest challenge, is creating a common ground between the understanding of what social value is, how you create it, how you report on it, and that's from the cabinet to the ministers, to the commissioners, to the organisations, and then to the beneficiaries.
Don't start with demonstrating your impact, because that's making an assumption that you know exactly what you're doing and you're delivering the best impact you can. Start by trying to understand how you drive impact. What's your theory of change? How do you make the change in the young people that you are hoping to make, and build your interventions around that?
I think it is really crucial for us in the voluntary sector to be able to demonstrate how we contribute to social value. Our commissioners are demanding it, and increasingly even people who donate their voluntary income to us and those who might want to invest in us are really demanding that. I think the challenge for the voluntary sector is to really be able to do that without losing sight of our own values.
And what's really important before starting any kind of measuring of impact or demonstrating value is having a really clear theory of change, having a good way of articulating the story of how as an organisation you are supporting your beneficiaries, whether it's children, parents, families.
It's been really important to us to work out exactly what the outcomes are that we're trying to work towards, and it was key to work with children and young people and their parents, and also with funders and academics and people running services, to think about what were the things that we really wanted to measure. And it was only once we'd done that we realised that lots of the questionnaires that are out there already just didn't quite work for this group. So maybe the questions performed a bit differently, or they might have been seen as a bit intrusive or unnecessary by families, and that was why we needed to come up with a set of questionnaires ourselves.
I mean, Greenhouse's journey was, we started probably 3 years ago looking at how we demonstrate our social value, and we started in the wrong place. We started by just trying to measure what we do. And you know what was wrong with that is we were trying to measure an art. We hadn't turned what we were trying to do into a science yet. So we've then spent the last couple of years getting a lot of support, trying to turn it into a science, and the part that comes last is measurement. And you know, guess what? We've got a lot better as an organisation in those 2 years. We've got a greater focus on impact, and guess what? We make a bigger impact.
Anyone who thinks that having fantastic evidence is the solution to all your problems is wrong. Evidence is not the substitute for a strategy, and we know that politics trumps evidence all the time. There's no such thing as evidence-based policy, but we can get evidence-informed policy when we have good quality evidence. So the first thing is, it's not a replacement for a strategy. The second thing is, we need good quality evidence. So think about what the resources are around you. It doesn't have to be expensive, and it doesn't all have to be big data. So try and find the type of evidence that fits your budget and fits the sort of intervention that you're looking at.
It's a steep mountain to climb for many organisations, particularly those that are small or who work on a number of small projects, who have a lot of volunteers. But the opportunity it affords to open yourself up to new learning, to reflection, to bringing the staff body together, to working in a more equal way with the communities and the individuals who benefit from your service, is quite tremendous. You can find yourself in a totally different place, and Graham set out quite clearly, I think, the benefits to the organisation, and never mind the beneficiaries and the people who use those services.